Welcome to Beyond the Dark, where we plunge headfirst into the realms of the unexplained, the mysterious, and the extraordinary. I'm your host, Jay Rockwell, and together we'll navigate the shadowy corridors of ufology, explore the world of cryptids, and venture into the cosmic unknown. From extraterrestrial encounters to the secrets of the paranormal, we leave no stone unturned. Join me as we embark on a journey that transcends the boundaries of reality. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. From the valleys of Ohio, I hope everyone is having a great day. I hope everyone had a great weekend. We are doing show number 2, and I have to firstly address the reception of the premiere episode last week. I did not expect to get that kind of reception. I'm a little overwhelmed and with happiness. Not a bad thing. Thank you guys so much for the love. So many positive comments and like zero flame. And I really was expecting to catch some heat. So yeah, I'm kind of speechless on that one. Thank you. Over 300 views and over 40 likes in 1 week. And we're just getting started. I've already got some new ideas that we're going to incorporate in tonight's show. But a few things that I want to say is that we are taking any and all advertisements. If you have a product that you are trying to sell, I don't care if you're a legitimate company or if you have an Etsy, I am looking for you. Please email me at beyondthedarkradio@outlook.com so we can get a conversation going. I would like to enter a few ads, nothing spammy, just 2 to 3 per show, to kind of show love to other people too. And I would drop the link to your product or your web page or whatever in the description of the video. So yeah, let me know. Another thing is, we just opened the doors to Beyond the Dark Discord last week. Not many people so far, and that's okay. We'll see what happens there. We got about 10 members. We got Kim in the house. Hey, love me some Rev Kim love, and our wonderful moderator Sanguine Lynx. She took the challenge and she destroyed it. She's going to learn Discord. And a big happy birthday shout out to Sanguine Lynx. We love you. I hope you enjoyed your birthday weekend, and I hope you got everything that you wanted because you deserve it. Also, please do not forget, we have our Phantom Frequencies special coming up on Halloween night. I am still looking for more stories, experiences, encounters, anything you got that's spooky. Please email me at beyondthedarkradio@outlook.com. That is beyondthedarkradio@outlook.com. I also will take any questions that you have. If you have any questions about last week's show, or if you have anything you want to add to last week's show, go ahead and send those in so I can read them on air. I love interacting with you guys. We're also introducing some new voiceovers and transitions tonight, so please bear with me. I did a little practicing, but it's still probably going to be rough. I got a soundboard that I'm working with, and it's the first time, so just take it easy on me. And I mean, with that being said, we are going to hop right into our first segment, and here's your first voiceover.
You are listening to Beyond the Dark with Jay Rockwell. And here's what's in the news.
We've got some dynamite news coming your way. Get this. Scientists over at University College Cork in Ireland just made a jaw dropping discovery about our prehistoric pals. They've uncovered X ray evidence of proteins in some seriously ancient feathers, dating back a whopping 125 million years. Whew! Now, what's so cool about this? Well, previous studies hinted that old school feathers had a different makeup compared to today's bird fluff. But the new research is turning that idea on its head. These brainy paleontologists teamed up with researchers from Linyi University in China and the Stanford Synchrotron Radiation Light Source in the USA. Together, they took a closer look at feathers from the dino, bear with me here, Sonorithosaurus, and an early bird named Confuciusaurus. Is that like, oh man, that's a really confusing one right there. They're both from China. They even threw in a 50 million year old feather from the USA for good measure. And guess what they found? The proteins in these ancient feathers were a match for those in the feathers of birds today. Yep, that's right. Turns out, the chemistry of feathers has been around way longer than we thought. Dr. Tiffany Slater, one of the lead researchers, was pretty pumped about the discovery. She said, "It's really exciting to discover the new similarities between dinosaurs and birds. They use some nifty techniques involving X-rays and infrared light to spot these ancient proteins." Now, let's talk science jargon for a second here. Modern bird feathers have something called beta proteins that help them fly high. But previous tests on dino feathers found mostly alpha proteins. Dr. Slater cleared that up, explaining it's due to how proteins break down during fossilization. Some feathers keep the original beta proteins intact, while others get a bit scrambled, painting a different picture of feather evolution. This discovery settles a long-standing debate about whether proteins can stand the test of time. Professor Maria McNamara, who led the study, put it best. Traces of ancient biomolecules can clearly survive for millions of years. But here's the twist. The fossil record isn't always as straightforward as it seems. Fossil tissues go through some serious cooking and squashing during the fossilization process. These scientists are on a mission to decode the chemical secrets locked away in fossils. It's a game changer for understanding the evolution of important tissues and their building blocks. So there you have it, folks. Feathers, dinosaurs, and a whole lot of science magic. The brainiacs over at MIT have just dropped a bomb in the world of water tech. Picture this: turning salty seawater into drinking water, all thanks to the sun and a bit of ocean-inspired magic. Now, here's the lowdown. MIT engineers, in cahoots with some brilliant minds in China, have cooked up a solar-powered contraption that gives a big ol' thumbs down to those pesky salt-clogging problems that plagued previous designs. In a recent article published in the journal Joule, they spilled the beans on this shiny new solar desalination system. It takes in salty sea goodness and lets it soak up the sun's rays. The clever bit? Water dances around in little whirlpools, just like the ocean's natural flow, and combined with the sun's heat, it turns into vapor, leaving the salt behind. The vapor is then scooped up, and voila! We've got ourselves some crystal clear, drinkable water. Here's the kicker. This baby outperforms all the other passive solar desalination gizmos out there. If they scale it up the size of a small suitcase, we're talking 4 to 6 liters of fresh water every single hour. Plus, it's built to last for years without needing major TLC. But the real jaw dropper? The price tag. Brace yourselves, because they're saying this system could churn out H2O that's cheaper than your run-of-the-mill tap water. That's right, I said cheaper. Wrap your heads around that one. So, who's benefiting from this breakthrough? Think small families and off-grid coastal communities where seawater is just a stone's throw away. There's a lot. Hats off to Lennon Zhang and the crew for making waves in the world of water tech. This ain't just innovation, it's revolutionary, folks. So let's raise a glass of this new age aqua and toast a future to where clean, affordable water flows like the breeze. In other news, I've got a fascinating discovery to share with you today. Scientists down under at WEHI in Australia have stumbled upon a genetic twist that's got everyone talking. Turns out about 3% of folks worldwide carry a gene variation that could be massively altering when it comes to our body's response to, well, life. So, what's the scoop? This gene tweak, nicknamed the MLKL, has the power to rev up a process called necroptosis. Now, that's just not any old cell death, my friends. This is the explosive kind. Picture it like a dynamite show for our cells, signaling a call to arms for the rest of the body. Pretty wild, right? And here's the kicker. When this necroptosis goes unchecked or overboard, it could actually set off some alarms in our immune system. Think of it like your body's fire alarm going off for no good reason. Now, don't go hitting the panic button just yet. Our cool as a cucumber researchers reckon this genetic quirk, when mixed in with a dash of lifestyle, past infections, and other genetic traits, might nudge the odds of developing inflammatory issues or having a supercharged reaction to infections. It's like a genetic cocktail party where everyone's invited, but some genes are just livelier on the dance floor. That'd be me. Let's talk practicality, folks. This discovery isn't just a head scratcher for scientists. It could lead to some pretty nifty tests down the line. We're talking about personalized medicine, tailored just for you. Imagine this. Your DNA holds the key to whether you're more likely to breeze through a bout of the flu or need a bit more TLC. And don't you worry, they're not just looking at the negatives here. Could this gene variation be your secret weapon against certain viruses? It's like having a superhero suit in your genetic closet, just waiting for the right moment to shine. So, remember, when it comes to your genes, there's a lot more to the story than meets the eye. Who knows what other hidden gems are waiting to be uncovered? Keep it chill, stay curious, and keep those headphones on for more mind-blowing news. Is this transition noise killing anyone else? I feel like it's overplayed already. I need to find another one. But we're going to keep it going. Ever had that weird feeling like there's someone else in the room, even when you're pretty sure you're flying solo? Yeah, it's a bit spooky, isn't it? I know it happens to me all the time. Well, turns out science has got our backs on this one. Back in the day, way back in 1894, the Society for Psychical Research did a deep dive into this phenomenon. They found out these experiences were way too common to just brush off as mere coincidence. Like, 1 in every 43 people had them. That's wild! Now, I know what some of you were thinking. Come on, it's the 21st century. What's the deal with these ghostly encounters? Well, turns out they're still very much a thing, and modern science has some pretty cool theories about it. Ever heard of hypnagogia? It's like those trippy hallucinations you get right on the edge of sleep. Some of the experiences they gathered in that old study sound just like it. Imagine having a visit from the other side just as you're drifting off. Creepy, right? And then there's this thing called sleep paralysis. It's like a temporary muscle freeze up after you've been dreaming. Studies say more than half the folks who have had it felt a presence. Now that's some serious chills. Now don't think this is just a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. These experiences come in all shapes and sizes, from benign and comforting to downright spine-tingling. It's like a worldwide ghost story exchange program. That's actually a pretty good idea. So, why do we get this sensation? Well, some smarty pants researchers think it's because when we wake up all frozen, our survival instincts go on high alert. I mean, who wouldn't feel a bit threatened in that situation, right? It's like our brain playing tricks on us, thinking there's a predator lurking. But here's where it gets really interesting. Turns out, our brain can be fooled into sensing a presence. They did these experiments where they messed with people's sensory expectations, and bam! Suddenly, it's like there's someone else there right with you. So, whether it's a glitch in our brain wiring or something a bit more mysterious, these ghostly encounters are still very much a part of our lives. Who knows? Maybe there's a whole world out there just waiting to be explored. So, if you've ever felt that strange presence in the room, just know you're not alone. Or maybe you are. Science might not have all the answers, but it sure knows how to keep us guessing. Somebody get me a new transition. We've got some cosmic news that's out of this world. Picture this. By 2025, NASA's Artemis 3 mission is set to make history. They're landing not just astronauts, but also the first woman and person of color on the moon for the first time in over half a century. Go us, and long overdue. And they won't be up there alone either. Thanks to the Artemis Accords, space agencies from Europe, Canada, Japan, and beyond will be sending their own explorers to the lunar surface. Soon after, taikonauts from China, cosmonauts from Russia, and biomonauts from India will join in the lunar party, bringing back a treasure trove of research and exploration. What's the big deal about the moon, you ask? Well, it's going to be our cosmic lab for some seriously cool science. Imagine setting up radio telescopes on the moon's far side, where there's no pesky interference from Earth. This means we'll be able to tune in to the ancient cosmic frequencies like never before. We're talking about a project called Lucy Night, heading to the moon next year. It's going to be chilling out there for a whole 18 months, eavesdropping on the cosmos. Astronomers have been dying to peek into the dark ages of the universe, a mind-blowing period just a few heartbeats after the Big Bang. Picture this, the very first stars and galaxies forming, evolving from cosmic infancy to adulthood. But there's been one hiccup. We couldn't quite see through the fog, until now. Thanks to Lucy Night, we'll finally be able to listen in on the universe's baby steps, all because the moon shields us from Earth's radio noise. Plus, during those lunar nights, which last 2 weeks, super cool, the sun's radio chatter won't even get in the way. This project's a tag team between NASA and the Department of Energy, along with some brilliant minds from Berkeley Lab, Brookhaven National Lab, UC Berkeley, and the University of Minnesota. They're crafting an antenna that'll capture these ancient whispers. But hold on to your space helmets, because lunar life isn't a walk in the park. Temperatures swing from scorching to freezing in a flash. And guess what? Direct calls to Earth from the far side of the moon? Nah. All data's got to take a scenic route through a relay satellite. Still, if they pull this off, it'll be amazing. This lunar radio telescope, Lucy Night, is going to be like a cosmic stethoscope turned into the heartbeat of the early universe. The team's thought of everything, even a turntable to keep things quiet amidst cosmic chatter. They're working their socks off to get this experiment on its lunar feet by 2025. And guess who's hitching a ride? Firefly Aerospace's got it covered as part of NASA's Commercial Lunar Payload Services program. Get ready to dial into history as Lucy Night sets off on an 18-month jam session. Who knows what secrets of the universe it'll pick up? Stay tuned, space lovers. I've got an interesting news clip for you right here. A recent study suggests that sipping on some dark tea daily might just do wonders for reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes. This research, presented at the annual meeting of the European Association for the Study of Diabetes, sheds light on how our daily tea ritual could be benefiting our health. Researchers from the University of Adelaide in Australia and Southeast University in China found that folks who enjoyed dark tea daily had a whopping 53% lower risk for prediabetes and a 47% reduced risk for type 2 diabetes. And get this, even after accounting for all those usual risk factors like age, gender, and lifestyle habits, the benefits still held. Associate Professor Tongzi Wu, one of the study's co-leads, suggests that habitual tea drinking might be playing a protective role in blood sugar management. This could be due to increased glucose excretion in urine and improved insulin resistance. Plus, these benefits were most noticeable in those who savored their daily dose of dark tea. What's interesting is how dark tea is made. It undergoes a unique process involving microbial fermentation, which leads to the formation of some powerful bioactive compounds. These little wonders act as antioxidants and have anti-inflammatory effects. They also amp up insulin sensitivity and boost the performance of beta cells in the pancreas. And guess what? They even shake things up in the gut, changing the bacterial composition. Think about that one for a second. The study looked at nearly 2,000 adults across different provinces in China. They checked out various types of tea and how often they were enjoyed. The results were quite clear. Daily tea drinkers had better urinary glucose excretion and lower insulin resistance compared to those who didn't indulge. But here's the real kicker. Dark tea seemed to be the star of the show. Those who sipped on dark tea had even greater improvements in glucose excretion and insulin resistance. So what's the bottom line? Well, it's worth considering making a dark tea part of your daily routine. It might just be that simple step towards better health. Of course, this is just one study, and more research is on the horizon. But for now, why not brew up a cup of dark tea and savor the potential health benefits? Cheers to your health, my fellow tea enthusiasts. Lastly, we've got some celestial news for you. The Federal Communications Commission, or FCC, just dropped a groundbreaking announcement about space debris. They've slapped a $150,000 fine on a TV company, Dish, for not properly handling a satellite called EchoStar 7, which has been cruising around in space since 2002. Now, when this geostationary satellite hit retirement age, Dish decided to park it at an altitude lower than what they initially agreed upon. This move raised some concerns about potential orbital debris. You see, back in 2012, Dish promised to park EchoStar 7 up at 300 kilometers, but it ended up only around 120 kilometers above its original spot. FCC's Enforcement Bureau Chief, Loyan Egel, emphasized the importance of holding satellite operators accountable. He called this settlement a real game changer, showing that the FCC means business when it comes to space debris. In response, Dish is arguing their case, saying that the EchoStar 7 satellite was an older bird that didn't fall under the FCC's disposal rules. They've got a solid track record, they say, and they're all about safety. Now, this move comes hot on the heels of the FAA's plan to tackle space junk. They're looking to make private companies responsible for properly disposing of their rocket stages. It's all about preventing collisions and keeping our orbits clear for human spaceflight and all those essential satellites we rely on. So remember, folks, in this cosmic dance of satellites, it's crucial to keep things neat and tidy up there. Let's avoid any unwanted celestial collisions. Stay tuned for more news right here on Beyond the Dark. And that concludes our news bit. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will be discussing the main topic of today's show, which is crop circles and their mysteries. I want to give a quick shout out to Mixkit.co, who provides all of our music, and it's royalty free. Feel free to go on there and grab you some too. I appreciate everything they do. And we're going to keep it moving. I'll see you guys in a minute. Well, I messed that one up, and thank you for staying with us. Please bear with me as I stated at the beginning of the show. I'm using the soundboard for the first time, and I'm already seeing some issues here, so I will make sure to get that corrected for next week's show. Thank you for your patience, guys. I've introduced two voiceovers, one man, one woman, that reached out to me and took their time to make these for me. So I just want to show my appreciation to them. Thank you so much, Michelle and Paul. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to get into our main topic here, which is crop circles and their mysteries. To truly understand the enigma of crop circles, we must embark on a journey through time. The earliest accounts of these formations date back to the 17th century, when they were primarily simple circles etched into fields of wheat or barley. Back then, the locals attributed them to the curious dance of whirlwinds, folklore, and even the inexplicable mischief of spirits. As time progressed, so did the complexity of these formations. By the late 20th century, crop circles had evolved from basic circles into astonishingly intricate patterns. What was once considered mere happenstance had transformed into a phenomenon that commanded global attention. Interestingly enough, the emergence of this artistry coincided with advancements in technology and communication. With the rise of aerial photography and, later, satellite imagery, researchers gained the ability to document and analyze these formations on a scale never before possible. However, even with these advancements, the origins of crop circles stayed a subject of fervent debate. Were they the result of natural phenomena, as some contended, such as wind patterns or unusual meteorological, I can't even say that word, conditions? Or, or were they, as others guessed, an expression of artistic human agency, cleverly employing planks and ropes under the cover of darkness? The evolution of crop circles from simple circles to elaborate, almost mathematical designs continue to baffle researchers and intrigue enthusiasts alike. It's within this tapestry of history and mystery that we find ourselves searching for answers in the mesmerizing patterns etched into the fields. What sets crop circles apart, beyond their puzzling origins, is the sheer artistry and precision that characterize these formations. These designs are not mere random impressions, but rather meticulously crafted patterns that often span hundreds of feet across. The geometrical shapes and symmetrical layouts are nothing short of mesmerizing. One can't help but be struck by the sheer beauty of these formations. The precision with which they are executed defies conventional explanations. The edges are sharp, the lines are perfectly straight, and the curves flow with an elegance that seems almost impossible to achieve in the span of a single night, right? Furthermore, the sheer scale of some crop circles is staggering. Some stretch across entire fields, forming complex arrangements of circles, arcs, and lines. The mathematical precision needed to create these designs on such a grand scale is mind-boggling. It's not just the size, but also the complexity of the designs that raises eyebrows. Some formations incorporate fractal-like patterns, spirals, and intricate symmetries that seem beyond the capabilities of human hands, especially when executed under the cover of darkness. As we delve deeper into the world of crop circles, it becomes clear that these formations are more than just random impressions in the fields. They are works of art, created with a finesse that challenges our understanding of what is possible within the constraints of time and space. The unearthly designs continue to beckon us, inviting us to unravel the secrets they hold. Crop circles have spawned a rich tapestry of theories, each offering a different lens through which to view this perplexing phenomenon. One prevailing theory suggests that these formations are elaborate hoaxes, meticulously crafted by talented artists using simple tools like planks and ropes. While this explanation accounts for some crop circles, it falls short in explaining the sheer scale, complexity, and the speed at which many formations appear. Another hypothesis posits natural causes, attributing crop circles to meteorological, there's that word again, anomalies, or unusual electromagnetic forces. Some suggest that swirling winds or peculiar air currents might handle the flattened crops. However, this theory encounters difficulties when confronted with the precision and intricacy of the designs. One of the most tantalizing theories revolves around extraterrestrial involvement. Proponents of this idea propose that these formations are encoded messages from advanced civilizations beyond our planet. The complexity and mathematical nature of some crop circles, they argue, suggest a level of intelligence and technology beyond human capabilities. Additionally, there's a notion that some crop circles may result from a convergence of natural and supernatural forces. This theory suggests that certain areas may have unique energies or characteristics that help the creation of these formations, whether by human or otherworldly hands. As we explore these theories, it's essential to approach each with an open mind and a healthy dose of skepticism. The mystery of crop circles continues to elude easy explanations, urging us to delve deeper into the enigma they present. The truth, whatever it may be, promises to be as captivating as the formations themselves. Beyond the fields where these enigmatic formations appear, there exists a dedicated community of individuals drawn together by a shared fascination with crop circles. This diverse group includes not only researchers and scientists, but also artists, enthusiasts, and curious minds from around the world. Within this community, a range of perspectives and approaches converge. Some members are fervent advocates for extraterrestrial involvement, believing that these formations hold messages from civilizations beyond our own. They analyze the designs, seeking patterns or codes that might offer insight into their origin and purpose. Others are more focused on the artistic and creative aspects of crop circles. They view these formations as a canvas for expression, marveling at the beauty and precision displayed in the fields. Some even venture into the fields themselves, creating their own formations to add to the rich tapestry of crop circle art. Researchers play a crucial role in the community, tirelessly documenting and studying the formations. They employ a range of tools from drones to GPS technology to capture detailed images and measurements. Their work contributes to the collective understanding of crop circles and helps discern patterns and anomalies within the formations. Collaboration is a hallmark of the crop circle community. Researchers, enthusiasts, and artists come together to share findings, exchange ideas, and debate theories. This collective effort has led to new insights and a deeper appreciation for the complexity of these formations. In essence, the crop circle community is a testament to the power of shared curiosity and the human drive to unravel mysteries. It's a space where individuals from different backgrounds and perspectives converge, united by their awe and wonder at the patterns etched into the fields. As we stand on the precipice of the 21st century, the mystery of crop circles continues to evolve and captivate the collective imagination. With each passing year, the complexity and sophistication of these formations seem to defy conventional explanation. Intricate designs appear, challenging our understanding of what is possible within the realm of human or natural agency. Advancements in technology have brought us closer to these enigmatic creations than ever before. Aerial photography, drones, and satellite imagery offer unprecedented access to capture these formations in their full, awe-inspiring glory. Yet, as our tools become more sophisticated, so do the formations themselves, leaving us in a perpetual state of intrigue and wonder. The enduring allure of crop circles lies in their ability to transcend the mundane and beckon us into a realm of possibility. Whether manufactured or of otherworldly origin, they serve as a canvas upon which the extraordinary brushes against the ordinary. Each new formation presents a fresh enigma, inviting us to question, probe, and seek answers that have thus far eluded us. Moreover, crop circles have transcended geographical boundaries. They appear on nearly every continent, defying cultural and linguistic barriers. This global presence underscores their universal appeal, resonating with individuals from all walks of life, regardless of their beliefs or backgrounds. In essence, the enigma of crop circles is an ongoing saga, a riddle that refuses to yield its secrets. It's a testament to the enduring power of mystery in a world where answers often come swiftly and easily. As we continue to explore the fields where these intricate designs manifest, we do so with the knowledge that each formation holds the potential to unlock new layers of understanding, pushing the boundaries of what we know or what we can imagine. In the dance between fact and mystery, crop circles stand as a testament to the unfathomable depths of our world. These enigmatic formations, with their intricate designs and perplexing origins, continue to defy easy categorization. As we navigate through the labyrinth of theories and speculations, it becomes clear that crop circles are more than mere imprints on a field. They are portals into a realm of possibility, where the known and unknown intersect in a mesmerizing display of artistry and precision. The allure of crop circles endures, inviting us to stretch our imagination and challenge the boundaries of conventional understanding. Each new formation adds a layer to this ongoing narrative, urging us to seek answers while reveling in the beauty of the unsolved. As we journey forward, one thing is still certain. The enigma of crop circles will continue to inspire curiosity, spark debate, and remind us of the boundless mysteries that lie just beyond the dark. And that concludes the special on crop circles and their mysteries. I would love to hear your thoughts. Does any specific crop circle come to mind when I read this? Send pictures. Send me some facts. Let me know if I missed something. I want to hear your stories about crop circles. Email me at beyondthedarkradio@outlook.com. That's beyondthedarkradio@outlook.com. A new little segment that I want to add into this is a trivia segment. Who doesn't like trivia? Come on. So what we're going to do with each main topic each week is we're going to end it with a trivia question, okay? The first person to email me the correct answer, and look, I'm going out on a limb here. I'm going to trust my Beyond the Dark audience. Let's not use Google. Okay, let's try to use some brain power here. Let's ask a friend if you have to. No, don't search the internet. Come on, let's make it fun. The first person who can email me the right answer will get 10 points. Now, you're probably thinking, what the hell are points and what are you going to do with them? I'm coming up with that, okay? We will get something cool going on. Whether it's you get to request your own AB show or you get to request next week's topic or whatever. I will come up with something to use the points on, but we're going to have a little currency system now. It might even play in with the Discord, but don't worry. If you don't join the Discord, that doesn't mean you're excluded. So, with that being said, today's trivia question is, in which English country, and I already messed that up, in which English county is the ancient site of Stonehenge located, which has been frequently associated with the appearance of mysterious crop circles? I'll read it one more time. In which English county is the ancient site of Stonehenge located, which has been frequently associated with the appearance of mysterious crop circles? First person to email me the correct answer will get 10 points and a shout out on the next show. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. And here is another new segment. Don't know if this one's going to stick, but I like to read and I like to write. And I like short stories. Okay? So, little not really a side project, a little side hobby is doing these little short stories, and I like to spin them off of major movies, like make my own tweaks and stuff like that. I know that sounds not original, but think of the era we're in, okay? I'm going right along with everyone else. We're just going to remake everything. But anyways, I will post the link in the down below in the description. So if you want to look at the few images that goes along with the first chapter, I'm just going to read the first chapter, and it's very short. It's like a 3-minute read. Don't worry, okay? I won't bore you guys to death. But this is something I put together called Harvest Moon, okay? And I invite all of you. If you write short stories, if you enjoy writing stuff that will fit the Beyond the Dark profile of, just mysterious, spooky, aliens, paranormal, cryptids, all that stuff, I want it, okay? And I want to be able to read it to the audience. So please email me at beyondthedarkradio@outlook.com if you have anything for me. I'm going to go ahead and start off this first short chapter, and then we'll wrap it up, okay? Havenbrook, a quaint town nestled amidst the dense forests of Maine, had always been a haven of tranquility. But on this fateful night, an eerie disturbance pierced through the peaceful air. Sarah Miller, the town's young and inquisitive librarian, gazed up at the starlit sky, captivated by the strange lights dancing in the distance. They moved with an otherworldly grace, defying any explanation she could conjure. Sarah's fascination soon spread through Havenbrook like a wildfire, igniting a shared curiosity among its residents. Tom Johnson, a skeptical mechanic haunted by a troubled past, scoffed at the commotion. He had seen enough strange things in his lifetime to dismiss such sightings as mere illusions or tricks of the mind. But Mayor Robert Thompson, a charismatic leader with his own hidden secrets, couldn't ignore the mountain unease that developed at the town. He called for a town meeting, urging the citizens to share their observations. The townspeople gathered in the old creaking community center, their whispers blending with the chilly autumn breeze. Sarah's heart raced with anticipation as she listened to her neighbors recount their experiences. Some spoke of deafening noises, like thunderous roars that rattled their windows. Others swore they had glimpsed humanoid figures with an otherworldly glow lurking in the shadows. Mayor Thompson, his confident smile replaced by a furrowed brow, tried to maintain an air of calm authority. He assured the townspeople that the authorities would investigate these bizarre phenomena. But Sarah couldn't shake the nagging feeling that there was more to these events than meet the eye. Driven by her insatiable curiosity, Sarah decided to take matters into her own hands. Night after night, she embarked on solitary walks along the wooded outskirts of Havenbrook, seeking clues in the darkness. She carefully documented every strange noise, peculiar footprint, and inexplicable disturbance she encountered. One moonlit evening, as Sarah ventured deeper into the wilderness, she stumbled upon a peculiar stranger. The man, dressed in ordinary clothes, carried himself with an air of unsettling familiarity. His eyes, though seemingly human, held a glimmer that sent a shiver down Sarah's spine. "You've been asking questions, haven't you?" the stranger whispered, his voice laced with an otherworldly cadence. Sarah's heart pounded in her chest as she struggled to find her voice. She nodded, barely able to meet his gaze. "Be careful, young one," the man cautioned, his words carrying an ominous weight. "Some secrets are better left buried. The world is not what it seems." With those cryptic words, the stranger melted back into the shadows, leaving Sarah alone with her racing thoughts. She couldn't deny the growing sense of dread gnawing at her, urging her to dig deeper, to uncover the truth that lay hidden beneath Havenbrook's idyllic surface. And that concludes chapter 1. I think it's kind of cool. It's decent. Not the worst, right? Let me know what you think. And if you think you write a better story than I, definitely want you to send it to me. Okay, so I can replace these ones with yours. A few things before we go, though. I just want to remind everyone again, please, any questions you have for me, any thoughts on tonight's show or last week's show or anything, if you have a story, an experience, you want to tell me about an encounter, please, I want to hear from you. I answer all emails, okay? Beyond the Dark at Beyond the Dark Radio at Outlook.com. That's Beyond the Dark Radio at Outlook.com. Also, remember, Halloween night, we're going to do our first Phantom Frequencies special where I will be reading ghost stories and we're going to have a spooky time, okay? And also, do not forget about the Discord. I know some of you don't want to download another app or do something, add another program to your computer, but it's free, it's easy to use. If Sanguine Links can do it, so can you. And she would approve that. She would approve that message. I will leave the link down below, and I hope to see you in the Discord where we can have conversations in real time. We can chat, share pictures, real-time chat, do voice chat. We can have movie nights eventually once enough people are interested. We have a whole bunch of custom emojis that have to do with Beyond the Dark and Art Bell. So come and check us out. I really, really appreciate everyone who stuck around tonight. We expanded the show a little bit. I hope it wasn't just fluff and BS. I really am trying to get this to an hour of some solid content. And we're getting there. We're about at 50 minutes. So thank you again. Shout outs to mixkit.co for the music. Head over there for some royalty-free music of your own. My name is Jay Rockwell, and you're listening to Beyond the Dark, and I hope to see you all next week. Catch me every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Take care, everyone.